Wow, the awesome is just so violent.
This is right at our doorway. As you can tell, the water is coming down from the top of the newly built, and it's just flowing directly onto our land and causing a flood-like conditions. We never had such flood-like conditions before. So something needs to be done. Inside the house, I'm trying to show exactly how it's coming down. This is it, right at our door. It's about a foot of water. Nothing can take it, our drain can't hold it. So it's really bad. Everything is coming down. All from that large house. Here is the water coming across the road onto our property. As you can, it's just like a lake coming, and it's all muddy, showing the source. You can see it coming down, starting as a small, getting deeper and deeper. This is coming down from the newly built house. Here I am at the top of the hill, or at the side of the newly built house. You can see the big, almost drop off of mud. The house is taking up a great deal of land, so the land can't absorb it. It's built up high. It's running off and causing major problems to our house. This is 121 Frontenac Forest that is building this big house. Now, since it's abated somewhat and the water it's pouring in our basement, and it's still, you can see all the muddy water in front of our house. So it's all coming. Here we are showing the perspective of how high up the house is. And I'm just standing about 20 feet away, and the height and the big mud. It is all mud because they have not had any landscape. I'm not complaining about the mud, except that it's landing on our property because they have used up most of their land for a building just from the time this project has started. Even though it stopped raining, you can see that there's a lot of water still coming down. Heavy, heavy. Of the water. This side, the grass is not depressed. This side, the grass is not depressed. This is the path of the torrent of the water as it rushes down the hill to our house. I'm following the path. Again, here we are again. This is right at the front. It is it's covering everything now. And it's just pouring, and it's also showing again some more of the muddy water. And you can see from a distance where it's all coming from. It's all coming from up there. It's also reaching our This is our doorstep. It's right at the door level. It's almost coming into our living room, which will spoil our cherry floors. Here, you can see the muddy water now coming down. It's all mud, just plain mud. Even though he put in there. Even though he put it in, this is worse than before. This is all, even though he put in all the hay and tried to divert, it's just not going to work. The house is just taking up too much land. And all the water is just pouring down on us. Oh, it's muddy again. There's our mat. Our mat is floating in the water. It's lapping at our doorstep right here. The mud is showing right here. It's just pouring. It's just, I can't get a better angle to show, but you can see that it's mud. So you know that the source is from there. There, I think it's Larry Martin observing how bad this is. So, I don't know what they can do, but it has to be done because we are not a sinkhole. We were here first, and they built this horrible big house, and look at the damage it's causing us. Look at it. It's just pouring. And from our driveway, we have some of it diverted to the side, but it's just overwhelming everything. The muddy water is just coming down in torrents. I mean, this is just an impossible situation. We have it going down. We built a drain to flow into the creek, but we can't stop it coming from there. This is just unconscionable that in Frontenac we have this kind of arrogance and no concern for neighbors. And what is City Hall doing about this? What is City Hall doing about this? It looks like a river. It looks like a muddy river. A muddy, muddy river. I wonder if Mr. Morton, the contractor, would like this. If somebody built a house and caused him this kind of problem. I wonder if the Margos who have done this would like if somebody did this to them. I wonder why Frontenac allows this kind of behavior to go. I would like to send this to the newspaper to show what kind of community Frontenac is to allow neighbors to do this to other neighbors. We have done everything. We have put up new gutters. We have put wiring on our guttering to divert the water so that we don't have any overflow from our gutters. And look at what's still happening. Just look at. This is just not fair. Look at this. Look at this muddy river in our front yard. And no matter what we do, it comes up to our doorstep. If they want to keep on doing this, then we will take our house and sue them until they cannot even move into it. This is not acceptable. Not in Frontenac or any place. Look at this. We never had this kind of problem. Never. We were never tormented like we are. I don't have anything else to say. My husband is trying to keep the drain from being overwhelmed from all the water from 121.